So, it's a question, because I've been in connection with a couple of people I don't have a lot of time with normally, and one of the reoccurring themes was feeling bad. And here's the question is, how is your feeling bad for somebody else, somewhere else, or even somebody you're close to, how is that helping anybody or helping you? How is your feeling bad fixing or healing or helping anything? What you actually do is go share conversations and energetic frequencies with other people of your feeling bad, and instead of lifting them and helping them with their day, you're dragging them into a pit with you, if they're not conscious enough to navigate that, be aware of what's happening. So in times of difficulty and which the world is facing right now, a challenge, adversity, we have an option of feeding in a negativity and appearing to be a compassionate soul, caring about others by being sad. I'm sad, this might be the story, not always, but sometimes. I feel sad, therefore I'm compassionate, therefore I'm a nice person. This is an agreement many people have that isn't true. It's a false belief. You do not have to feel bad to be a nice person. You can stay buoyant and take care of people from compassion without feeling bad, and actually be of service and be of help and be of uplift, instead of everybody mentally lowering down the ratchet to hell. The idea, hell meaning lower consciousness. There's no place called hell. There's no heaven. There's no address for heaven. There's no address for hell. They're just states of mind. You can't mail anything there, in the afterworld or this world. States of mind. So if you believe that moving closer to hell, which is the direction you're going, if you choose sadness and all these, even there's natural sadness that arises and grief that arises, but sharing that with everyone is of no service unless you really need help yourself and you just want to communicate to heal it. Just drop it. Be quiet. Try and be uplifting. Or just be sad without sharing it. It's okay. But deliberately putting yourself into that state mentally, just so you can appear to be nice, is really unhealthy for you and everybody around you. Maybe nobody's doing it here. I'm just pointing something out in case you know somebody or you're doing it. It might be something to examine. Me being devastated about what's going on around the world makes me useless to everybody here. What good is this? So, on that note, why don't we come to a platform of stillness and silence and start heading in that direction, which is a higher consciousness. The quieter you are, the higher your consciousness goes. Counter to what... in schools now, there's a lot of mindfulness and things going on. It's very different. But when I was younger, it was all about how much information you could jam in your head, and that was success, and that's where happiness lay. The end of the rainbow, the happiness laid at you being well educated and successful. And we see that this isn't true. I remember reading a little booklet in my 20s of the highest suicide rate was in the most expensive postcode in America, in the Hamptons. The Hamptons in America per capita, which was the most expensive postcode or zip code, had the highest suicide rate. What more do you need to know? So instead of chasing it through money and power and sexuality and control, this happiness and joy you want, let me tell you the secret. It's in silence and stillness. It's in here. It's already here. So let's play with that for a little while, shall we? I tried the other things. I tried this and this worked. So gently breathe through your nose. Let any noise that's coming up through the mind, I think his name was Suzuki, a great Zen master, said, let the thoughts come through the back door, but leave the front door open. Just let them go. You understand? Let them go. Ignore. You have nothing to do with them. Let them go. Just come to your breath. In and out. If you've watched my earlier one on Kundalini breath or the one that's on YouTube, that's very, very powerful for slowing the mind down. And multiple other things in one hit. You can look that up. Or for now, rather than just explain it all out, just breathe in, breathe out. And in the out breath, just let all the weight and the stress fall from your system. Just let it fall out onto the floor. Let the weight fall out. Let the thoughts go. Tongue on the roof of the mouth. Breathing in, breathing out. Allowing everything you can see to come in. Don't look out, let the light come in. This is actually what's happening, is it is coming out, but you may have the experience of you looking out, but let it come in. Notice that everything you see, you notice and are aware from within you. Everything you can hear from within you. You play with this long enough, you might discover that everything is you. And letting the thoughts go. It's okay if they keep coming, that's normal. Just keep letting them go. Don't add another layer of judging yourself or berating yourself. It's okay. Be completely at rest with exactly where you're at right now. Acceptance, acceptance, acceptance. Feel your heart. Feel the center of your heart. Somebody in there, somewhere in there, even no matter how unhappy you are, there's a smile in there somewhere, and see if you can find it. You can even smile a little bit on your face if you like. This is a biofeedback mechanism. It actually works. A little bit of a smile. And try and meet that with a smile that's in your heart. Feel that connection. And drop into that. Drop into your smiling heart. Gently, gently. If the thoughts come, let them go. Breathe. Opening the heart. Fearlessly, gently. Keep dropping into the smiling heart, gentle heart. Now feel the heart widening, slowly widening. It keeps widening and widening to your rib cage, side, front, and it's getting taller in each direction, up and down as well. Suddenly it's up around your jaw and it's heading up through your head, down towards your legs, wider and wider than even you. Keeps growing and growing. If it looked like anything, it looked like the sun within you. The father of our existence here. It's getting bigger and bigger, wider and wider, lighter and lighter, fearless. It's okay to be this big. You are immense. It's as wide as the room, higher than the roof, going down into the earth. Letting thoughts go. Feeling the brightness. The simplicity. And it keeps stretching and stretching and stretching, widening and widening. You don't even have to control it, it's just happening naturally. Your center is vast. You've lost sight of the boundaries, it's just continuing and continuing to expand and expand and expand. Thoughtlessly. You just stay there. In stillness, silence, beauty, simplicity. If there's a heaven, this is the direction. It's here, now, always. Not just when you think of it, it's always here. We'll leave it there.